Hello, hi, welcome. And in this video, I am going to show you a little bit more progress of what I have done with my game. I'm still continuing with my cute little cat game. It's going to be an adventure game. It's going to be like a puzzle solving game, like I told before. In this video, I will go a little bit more deep into the techniques I used while I was like developing the game. Since last week, I added some cool stuff. Like there's a nice jazz music going on as you go into the room because there's a radio in the room, and you'll see it's a nice. I think it's a little nice touch to the game. I think I will make it like animated as the music plays. The radio will going to bounce up and up. But the next time, in the next video, I'll show it to you. So this game seems to be going more forward to the more of a puzzle game. So since even I set up the gun system, it was shooting to the enemies, I might take it out. I might make it a pure puzzle game, but still not sure. It might be boring. Maybe I might still keep the shooting aspect. Still tell me in the comments, what you think, what kind of game would you like to play, because it's important for me, the audience is important. I want to really give what you want to play and what you will enjoy mostly as you play, because I want it to be a little bit action as well as solving the puzzles. So the puzzles need to be maybe mellowed, and okay, anyway, I'll show you what I have done so far. Not so much, but I will just go a little bit more technically, in the Playmaker, and I will show you the shooting system, how I set it up in the Playmaker and things like that. Okay, so let's go in. Hi again, so it's Volkan in here. So this is the game like I showed last time. So I actually set up a new room here, and which is actually closed up. Let me show you. This is the new room. Okay, so we will go through this corridor to the left, and like I showed you, there will be a radio here playing, but we won't see this wall. Okay, so this is the invisible walls. I'm gonna hide it as I'm designing the game, but I will turn it on, but the camera won't show this, and I will show you in a minute how. Okay, by the way, I would appreciate if you would subscribe my channel and support me. I would be really happy because I'm still developing this game, and I will also add this to Steam as a wishlist as soon as I first finish the first level. I'm thinking this as a first level, go solve a few rooms, then finish, and it's going to be like the chapter 1 and chapter 2. It's going to go like that. So let me show you how the things is going right now. So this is our player, and so where were we? Let me add this. So this was the enemy last time, if you remember. We had this enemy here. Let me pull it up here like this. So let me show you what happened in the game. Okay, first of all, let me again show you. Okay, the wall is here. Okay, so let me play the game first. So we start here. Of course, there will be an ambient music here, like one kind of horror film for horror music. So here we go. We're in the center, and as we come here, now our cat focuses on the enemy. So this white thing will be either following us or either staying or patrolling around the area. And as I press the left button, the gun is out, and now we aim. Okay, now we are aiming at the enemy, and as we go out, and after like 1 second or 2 seconds, the gun disappears. As you press, and the gun disappears. Okay, and like I showed you before, the gun is also like aiming down to the enemy. Okay, so we have two actually controllers for aiming. One is the arm going up, one is the body turning to the enemy, and the second is the gun going up, down, left, right, whatever. Okay, and let me play. Now we come here and we go through the room. Okay, the door opens up. You see the music starts, and there is nothing from here. I didn't build up the rest. Okay, so as you see, we have a reflection in here. So let me turn down, and we have a reflection in here of the cat, and as you see, there is also a yellowish wall. Actually it's in here, but the camera doesn't see it. Okay,
I will show you how it's done. Very, very easy. So you can set certain things visible or invisible to the camera as you play along, but they are still there as you set it up. And they're also affected by the reflection, so it's reflected on the mirror here, okay? And this is the radio that's going to be playing. I told you I might make it like bounce up and down, you know. So give it a little bit like a Cuphead kind of feel to the game. So seems this game is going out of control a little bit, you know, going more to the cartoon and horror style. Maybe it won't be so scary. And this is the gun, and as you go to the right door and blah 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 blah. Anyway, so let me turn this down. So first, let me show you. Okay, let me show you how I did the gun system. I'm not going to go in the player controller because we have this walk. I turned this off because we have the walk and walk to enemy. The reason I set this up is, let me show you something. Look at enemy. So we have actually a huge, how can I say, collider here, okay? And if this huge collider, and which is actually this one, or it's here, this is actually a trigger, okay? Boom. And not this one. Okay. Yeah. All right. So if this one is we have a trigger event here. If this triggers, if it enters, the enemy is here. Okay, enemy is here, and it's tagged with enemy, and you are here. If it's tagged, and now we have and find the closest action here, which means find closest with the tag enemy, must be visible, ignore over, and we store the object enemy global position. Okay, so it finds the enemy, it stores it as a variable here, and then this variable we use as we use in smooth lookat. So we use smooth lookat here, and so it's always, where is this, every frame, okay, which means it's saving the position of the enemy every frame, and we are looking at that position, like the speed is the 30, you know, the turning and everything like that. And so also we are sending object walk to enemy, and also walk to enemy's pistols 001. So we need to send this event to this as well, you know, the gun, because it's going to follow, not just the body. We are sending it to the pistol as well. Okay, so here we go, and enemy, and send event enemy targeted bullet. Okay, we are also sending this event to the pistol. All right, so as the player enters, it starts to turn it. And also the reason we are sending this walk to enemy is because, I know it's getting complicated, I'm just showing you, you know, where is this walk regular. So we have this smooth lookat direction here. Okay, so actually this is if you are using WASD keys, you know, like to move around, you know, the regular how can I say, the translate. I use the translate, by the way, not velocity. And if I send the event walk to enemy, then I get rid of the smooth lookat, because if I have this in here, our player won't look at the enemy. Our player won't use where is this? Look at enemy. Our player won't be able to, you know, trigger here. You see, even if we trigger the enemy, this won't work. Okay, so you need to get rid of that smooth lookat action inside the, you know, player controller. Okay, so if you want to use the smooth lookat in here to the enemy's global position, the reason I use global position because I will also use this by the pistol. Okay, and send event to here and trigger event. The reason I send this also event to the pistol because we want the pistol to go into this regular position as soon as the enemy is destroyed or we are out of the reach of the enemy. So we go to, let me see, come here player. Okay, come here little cutie cat, and we come here, cat interacts. This is something else I showed you before. Run body, I think it's here, left, not left arm, sorry, left arm control static gun. This is how I named it. Okay, so this is his arm. I basically, you know, activate and deactivate to the arm and the gun, and I deactivate this, you know, inside the game. This is very, very simple control. So I press this pistol 001, and as you can see, I have another, what's this, is in here, pistol bullet, bullet fire. Okay, this is just creating the bullet as you shoot. And pistol, well, yeah, here we go, this one, pistol. So when we have walk to enemy, we use smooth look at enemy global position. Okay, so it is actually, now when it has the, how can I say, when it has the global event of walk to enemy, you know what means walk to enemies, we are targeting the enemy, that it is always looking at the enemy global position. But when we have the event walk control, it's the rotation is set to 090, you know, which is its current position, and it goes, you know, wherever you are targeting as you play. So let me show you again. Here we go. We are in, okay, I'm going to show you in here. So we have player, so we send an event walk to enemy, and we send an event to the game object walk to enemy as well, pistol. Okay, this one we are sending to our own game object. So we don't need to set a different object here, because we are doing this inside in, how can I say, in the walk regular here. Okay, so we are sending this event to the walk regular because it's a game object, and we are also sending this to the pistol. Okay, and it finds the closest and smooth look at enemy global position. Now this is the body looking at the global position. I know I'm repeating myself because it's a little bit complicated setup. And trigger exit. Boom, we are now sending event walk control, which is, if you go to walk regular, now we are in walk control. Now we have our own smooth look at direction. Now the enemy is out, either we killed it or we are away from the enemy. Now the player is looking at where we want him or her, I don't know if it's, I think it's he, to look. Okay, so walk to enemy, walk control. This is how I set it out. Actually, these I can get rid of. I don't need this. You know, I'm not using them. Let me save my scene. And so this is the way it works. Actually, this is the way how they set up, you know, those today's famous survivor games, you know, where a lot of enemies, like 30 or 40 enemies, attack you, and your player automatically turns to the enemies and shoots them, boom, 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 you know. So this is how you set up in a 3D environment. In 2D, it will be much easier. So it will, you know, look left, right, and the gun only will rotate, you know, the 2D gun will rotate up and down, you know, like that. So it would be the way. Okay, so this is it. And pistol bullet is actually, here we are. Yeah, bullet fire. Are we shooting twice? Did I make a mistake in here? Okay, I think I'm shooting twice, not sure. I will need to check it out. I think I made a mistake. I think I have a double shooting in here. I need to check it out. So if I turn this off, let me see. Ah, no, here we go. It doesn't work. Okay, sorry. How about this? What happens if I turn this off? Let me see. Okay, yeah. So pistol drum. Okay, I don't need this, and I can only have this one outside. That's it. Okay, and how about this? Oh, yeah, I turned off the mesh render. Ah, all right, I see. Here we go. Playmaker. I actually, this is the fire object. I don't need this one as well. Okay, this is extra. Lucky I did this video. I just saw an error. Anyway, that's the way. So how about this? Okay, where are we? Where am I? Let me see. Okay, here we go. Ah, here we go. This is it. Okay. By the way, here I also have the mansion room. This is the how can I say, mansion main hall. Right, here we go. So I actually put them in groups here, guys. Okay, so this is like the first room, you know, the second room, the third room. It's always good to work in, you know, how can I say, with more disciplined maybe. Anyway, so I have these walls in here as well, but I don't think for this purpose I need this wall. The reason I'm having this wall here because we have a mirror and it needs to reflect something on the back, because basically we have nothing but blackness here. Sorry guys. So what I do here, let me show you. So invisible walls, okay. I have these in a separate layer called invisible to camera. You know, I set it up when I say add layer, you set it up here, okay, in the layer section. So, and if I go to my camera and if I say, where is this? Use graphic settings, target display, no. Projection, culling mask, yeah, here we go. Sorry, I forgot the name. It's called the culling mask. So if you see the invisible to camera is unchecked, so it means these objects are not visible to camera, but they are there, so they can, but they are still, where is my mirrors? Let me show you the here, reflective mirror here. So we have this reflective mirror here, reflection probe, and time slicing, where is this? Culling mask, everything, and it's included the invisible to camera, okay? So invisible to camera is actually the name of the layer, so it means it's going to reflect the walls, but it's not going to be visible to the camera, okay? So let me show you. The walls are here, okay? So I come here, boom, 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 and open up, boom, and the music starts. You see the wall is here actually, but you see the yellow thing, this is the wall. I think I need to put something there maybe to show it. And so if I were to, let me show you how. Here we go. If I were to go to culling mask and I click invisible to camera, I turn it on. So if I were to come here, shut up, okay. You see now the walls are here, okay? That's as easy as that. And so let me turn this off again. Okay, so this is how things work in this game, guys. And for the, what else can I show you? For the player cam look right. Yeah, this is, I think I show you, this is how I set the camera look left and right in the first video. And player game object, I always set a player game object first so I can use it in the other FSMs. And turn flashlight on off. When I say R, turn flashlight, get down, and right arm control select, as I say activate this and deactivate the other arm. So let me, first of all, let me turn this off so I can focus on the player. Is the gun still out? Yeah, I need to hide it. Okay, so here we go. Left arm, I'm going to hide it. Okay, so we have the regular arm here, you know, walking like this. And so that's it, guys. I really hope you liked it. So this is the, how can I say, this is how you can set a nice game like this by using no code, you know, using Playmaker. That's it about it, guys. I will also leave a link in the description, so if you decide to buy Playmaker, I would appreciate you buy from there, so you can, you know, support me with, this is which will be an affiliate link for you. I will also add some link for my assets at the Unity store and Unreal Engine store. Yes, I have some assets at Unreal Engine as well, because, you know, I was learning it, so I started to sell some assets there. So, you know, you can check the assets there that I'm selling. That's it. I really hope you liked the video. See you in the next one. I will show you more progress in the next video. And thank you for supporting me, and thank you if you had already subscribed to my channel. Bye bye. See you in the next video.